women getting back to their inner healing, caring for themselves and family, rebuilding, restoring order to the planet is the real dealing. This movement is growing higher than the effing ceiling. Be Right Nature with you, coming at you, Healing Our Wounds family. Just wanted to share a message today. Hope your day is wonderful as mine, as ours is. Sun is shining bright, beautiful warm day. I want to speak about the Activating Our Yoni Powers, which the book is now complete. It is available on Amazon.com. And thank you, baby. And it is, appreciate all the love, the support, you know, the ones that's already purchased their books. And I just wanted to speak about how I really, you know, enjoyed that project, putting that together. And it was just something that I felt was a great start for a lot of the sisters that were, you know, having thoughts about different practices that are being talked about now. In the book, I spoke about different things like womb affirmations and just getting back to the natural eating lifestyle and switching our way of living. And also I included some other gems in there, like, you know, just a little special points that I like to point out. But you know, I really want to talk about what the purpose of it all was, and that when the woman actually comes into her divine self, how everything changes, how everything, her reality changes, her life with her children will change, her life with her significant other will change, and that it just brings so much more into their reality than what is present now. And that was the whole point of naming it, activating your Yoni powers. It's activating what's already within you, what's already within self, which already, you know, is present. I also included a herbal tea blend. I think I included a couple of them because I spoke about the different herbs that definitely are significant to the wounds. Red raspberry, nettle, you know, different ones like that. And I made one, I don't know if I put this specific recipe in it, but this one is ginger, turmeric, and cinnamon. You know, just utilizing the herbs and the natural foods that are given to us, that are here present, and how they enrich our lives and begin to heal us and to reverse some of the many diseases that women particularly are plagued with. And the reason that the woman is particularly plagued with so many, if you notice, the woman has so many womb diseases like endometriosis or bacterial vaginosis, or he's like, what are these? Yeah, fibroids, cysts, cervical cancers, all of these. This is done by design because it's attacking you as the creator, as the source, as the beginning of it all. So with all the different products that are out, they're all targeted and filled with chemicals to bring sickness onto you. And if you think about it, you'd be like, well, what about the men? What did they get? You know, their list is really short. Really, I can only think of prostate cancer, and I think that's really it. You know, I never really heard of scrotum cancer or anything like that. But the purpose is to target the woman, is to target them emotionally, physically, mentally, in every way, to destroy her as the divine essence that she is. So the movement, the point of it all is to bring everyone back to self. You know, I hear a lot of women that just complain about just things that are so irrelevant, that mean nothing, that are so pointless, and that if they just could realize that they are source, that they are self, then all of those wouldn't even matter in the world. You know, they wouldn't even pay any of that any attention, and they will begin to step up and be the supreme being that they are. That way that they will have children and begin to bring their children into being the supreme beings that they are. And then they also will attract men that are supreme in themselves as they are. You know, so many women have reached out talking about attracting men. And then when I tell them that it's you that's attracting in the way that you are, and your energy and frequency and all of these things, it gets quiet. You know, I never get a response back. No one wants to build on that. You know, everybody wants to answer, oh, well, it's them men, girl. Them men, they sorry. They ain't nothing, you know. I don't know what we're going to do with that. Let me give you this magic spell so that you can just change them. And no, even when I spoke about the spells and activating Yoni powers, because it's a section on that as well, it's talking about you. It's saying you are the one that you're changing, and not the outside, because you can't change the outside. It's only you, and as a reflection, the outside will change. So yeah, I really love activating your Yoni powers, and it's also leading me into the Healing Our Wounds book, where I will be highlighting the different sicknesses and illnesses and diseases and the reasoning for all of them. And all of them have a reason, all of them have a root cause. And let me tell you, the number one root cause is what you're eating. Sodas, Cheetos, Swiss rolls, Chipotle, your burgers from McDonald's, your steaks from the steakhouse, your shrimp from the shrimp house, your hibachi food that you just love to eat all day, every day. Those is what's causing all of your problems, because the body is not recognizing none of this food. So when it goes inside, it doesn't know where to go. It's not being absorbed by the cells. The tissues have no use for it. Your blood is like, ew, I don't want that crap in me. So it just builds up, and that's where you get your diseases, and that's where it begins to manifest in different parts of the body. And for the woman, it's mainly going straight to the womb. It's accumulating right there. That's exactly where it is. And there's also other reasons why that's happening as well, along with your frequency that you carry, the vibration that you're living on. All of these all play a part. All of them all have a factor in your life, in the life that you're living. And you know, so in that book I just began to highlight it. It's really a beginning point. It's a beginning point, because this goes much deeper, and it requires work, and it takes time to get to the next point, and to the next point, and to the next one. All of it is not just going to happen overnight. This is something that, because you're reversing years of damage, and you're reversing that and coming back to square one, and then you're setting yourself off. So that's a process in itself. But you got to begin the process some way. You got to start somewhere. You got to start at some point in time. It has to begin. You know, you want it all to happen now, but when are you going to begin it? When are you going to start? You know, you got to start at one point. And it's a lot of women that just gave away all just power. You just don't have it anymore, and you're not realizing that it's in you, that you are the power, that you are the source, that it's you. Everything is you. It's you. So again, I want you to check out the Activate Your Yoni Powers, and stay tuned in with Healing Our Wounds, because I give away a lot of it on the platform, you know. And I noticed that when it comes to natural lifestyle and just eating simple and living simple, a lot of people aren't resonating with that, because what's really simple is actually hard. And what's hard is actually really simple. Everything is reversed. So it's hard to go out here and work and get money and go buy food, but actually you see that as simple. It's simple to just eat natural foods, fruits and veggies, grains and nuts and seeds and berries and beans, you know, keeping it simple, not all that extra stuff, and just, you know, but that is hard. You know, it's always, everything is in reverse, you know. And I really began to see it that way, because when I speak about the simple things, you know, a lot of people's not resonating with it. But when I talk about ratchet stuff, you know, everybody's all over it. But hey, that's just the mind frame that a lot of beings are just going to have to get out of. You just got to work on that. But stay tuned to Healing Our Wounds. Also, as I'm speaking on that book, Healing Our Wounds book will be, that's going to take some time. That's not going to be something I'm just going to put out there. That could take, I don't care how long it takes, I'm going to take my time with that piece of work, because it's going to go into depth, and it's going to go into women in pregnancy and giving birth and being more natural in that state of being as well. So that's just going to go really, really, really deep. I could end up with that being a 400, 500 page book. I don't know. That's just going to have to be what Spirit takes it to be. But, you know, like I said on this page, and specifically, I give away a lot of information. It's just time that we all tune into it and tune out of all this background information and really lock in and tune into what's higher and for divine self. This is Being Right Nature, Healing Our Wounds. Also, you can check us out on the Power with Nature site. That's a separate platform that I have, and that's speaking about natural lifestyle living and off-grid living. And
that's expanding. The woman healing back in place, that's extension. If it keep going this way, a lot is saved in. If it do or if it don't,